tomorrow was supposed to be the last day of the lockdown. So, as you probably know, it's going to be extended for another 2 weeks. So, the new date that the lockdown is going to finish is the 17th of May. I just wanted to give you a quick update of how we've been doing during this time, what's been going on with us, and how we're managing under lockdown. So as you can probably see, we're on the terrace of our hostel. We live and manage the hostel, so our job description, our job hasn't really changed much since the lockdown started. We're still managing guests, we're still cleaning the house, making sure that everything's perfect, that people are comfortable. We've also been doing a new thing of conducting a lot of quizzes on various topics it's been a great series and people have been having a lot of fun. We've also been doing a lot of movie screenings and a lot of other fun activities in the house, especially cooking. So our lives haven't changed much, and luckily we live in a very nice part of Bangalore city. So over here the rules haven't been so stringent because most people follow the law and most people have been staying at home. There are also a lot of businesses and offices on our street, and most people have just gone back home, so the population is kind of cut in half here. The saving grace of our lockdown situation is a coconut guy who is at the end of our street, and he's been open all through. It's because there's a maternity hospital at the end of our road, and he has to supply coconuts to them. So we have at least one place to go when we leave the house. But apart from that, we've been going out for shopping trips. Not so much. We kind of stocked up before the lockdown started. So we had a feeling that it would kind of take this much time. So we weren't really shocked with all these extensions to the lockdown. I personally have been following the situation right from the beginning. We had a meeting with everyone right at the start, even before the lockdown started, just to get everyone on board, so that nobody is taken aback by what's going to happen. So we did a review of the entire situation. We spoke about the virus, what it's capable of, what the current numbers are. Some people were a little scared, others were supportive, and we decided to keep the hostel open for the last group of travelers as they left India, and we were super beneficial for them. We had many people come in just before their repatriation flights, and yeah, it was completely safe and okay, and I'm really glad in hindsight that we hosted them. So that brings us to the last 38 days of our lockdown. We've been keeping ourselves busy managing the hostel, looking after things here, having fun, going out for occasional walks, shopping, cooking. We've also been working on our encyclopedia project, which takes up a lot of time. So this is the perfect time to actually do these things. Vanessa has also been doing a lot of yoga, and yeah, we've just been being quite mindful, looking after ourselves and trying to avoid panic or freaking out, because if we don't stay calm, how are we going to help other people stay calm? So that's the main motivation here, that we need to keep ourselves cool and calm and composed, and we need to be here for all the people in our house. So we've also been learning a lot about probiotics during this time period, and we've been fermenting a lot of things. So one of the really cool things that we fermented was ginger buck to make ginger beer. The ginger beer came out super nice, and of course it's a great alternative to your everyday soft drinks. It's much healthier, it's got probiotics, and it's really good for your gut microbiome. Another thing that we've been making is sauerkraut. So we actually made the original sauerkraut, and then a friend of ours insisted and he made 2 other flavors of it as well. The original was obviously better, and we've been enjoying sauerkraut with our meals. And sauerkraut, surprisingly, it goes really well with Indian food. So if you eat it alongside dal and rice, it really balances the flavors well. So fermentation has been a big part. So in conclusion, I just want to make sure that everyone is at home and staying safe, and using this time well for themselves. Uh, we're going to be here making content for you, so please stay tuned to our channel, and yeah, we'll be uploading a lot more stuff in the next couple of days. And another thing that I wanted to talk about, actually, was the importance of where we choose to live. And I hope people understand, the importance of choosing a space that really nurtures you and is good for you. It doesn't have to be in a city, it doesn't have to be in a village, but really understanding what our needs as human beings are, right? Because now those needs are being tested till the boundaries. So I always think of people living in large apartment blocks, and what they must be going through, not being able to leave their apartments for days on end. So I hope that we have more consideration and compassion for animals in the future, factory farmed animals, other animals whose rights are denied, and that we are more caring and loving towards them. So that's my wish. Thank you, guys.